2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2, and it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Now here's Wall, and that one's drained from the low block. Wall's got the first points up on the board here for the Wizards. Isaac with the ball. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fultz, following the basket by John Wall. Here's Gordon. Bryant with the rebound.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
Now here's Wall. Here's Bonga. Rebounded by Isaac. Now Vucevic. Isaac outside. Pass to Fournier. Right side Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Hachimura. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. Fournier finds Isaac. Back to Fournier. Right side Gordon. Shoots from 14. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Bryant passes to Bonga. Bryant in the post. He's against Gordon. Count it.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Wall against Fultz. Outside Fournier. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Fournier following the bucket by the Wizards. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
The 10-footer. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. 4-on-3 break. Passes to Hachimura. The kick out to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Good on the shot.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally.
Outside Fournier. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba, and it's Ennis in at the 4 slot. It's stolen by Ennis. Pass to Carter Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Carter Williams has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Orlando. Payton looking it over. Down low. Mahimi finds Smith. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. Ross against Brown. Here's Carter Williams. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Augustine.
I'll tell you, DJ Augustin, he will not disappoint if you give him the mid-range. Nicely done.
Now here's Payton, and the basket is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Carter Williams against Payton. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. And that one goes long. Washington leading now by 3.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like. And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Carter Williams against Payton. Carter Williams can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Mahimi with the stuff.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Ross. Ennis taking his time here. That shot off the mark. And the Wizards now going the other way. Mahimi down low. Covered by Bamba. Here's Pertinis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Berton's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Augustine passes to Carter Williams. Dishes it to Bamba. They could use a bucket. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
We are talking about a physical, multi-skilled big in Mo Bamba, and he does a nice job drawing that contact.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Gordon comes in for Terrence Ross. Fournier's checked in for Carter Williams. And it's Fulton for Augustine.
You have to love that mentality. John Wall took it in and made sure he drew the contact.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And so John Wall nails both of them. 1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Hachimura against Isaac. Shoots over Hachimura. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
The Magic have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The free throw drops for Gordon.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Now here's Beal, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot's good, and the Wizards lead by 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the pass to Gordon. Fultz against Wall. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And Washington making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Inside. Clock at 4. Here's Fournier. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, Fournier pulling out the floater in that instance, the perfect opportunity to display that aspect of his game.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6, and he gets the bucket. Wall's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fultz looking around. Passes it to Isaac, and here's Fournier. The 3. Kept alive. And so we wrap up the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Guys, for the Wizards, Shaq, what was your... And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Gordon. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Wizards making a switch here. Rounds checked in. High post shot. Fournier's shot is off. Wizards leading by 5. Wall looking for an opening to the paint. Stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Beal against Fournier. Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Sharon Grant, he's checked in for John Wall. Orlando also making some changes. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And so Grant will bring it up for Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown, good.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Fournier passes to Augustine. And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. James Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. Here's Augustine. Feeds to Vucevic. Just 3 to shoot. For the 3. Augustine, no luck. Washington leading now by 7. Ross with the steal. He kicks to Bamba. Over to the wing. Ennis dishes to Augustine. Bamba inside. He's against Hachimura. Bamba's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Grant down low. Guarded by Augustine. Back to Grant. Over Augustine. No good from Grant. The Magic trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ennis with the ball. Grant on him. The 10-footer. Hits. Caught that one from Ennis.
You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Grant against Augustine. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for James Ennis, and it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Pass to Ross. Now here's Vucevic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
Ken Burch is checked in for Vucevic. Wizards leading by 3. Got a piece of it. Smith in the posts. Carter Williams covering. On the wing, Isaac. Ross with a wide open look. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And there's the pass to Bertens. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Isaac outside. Back to Birch. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Washington. And we're coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Isaac out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Here's Wall. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Fournier. Well, Orlando's shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Pass to Ross. Isaac with the ball. The Wizards shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Smith the pass to Bertens. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic has checked in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And Wall with the slam.
This is unmatched speed at his size and certainly at the point guard position. How are you going to stop that?
Passes it to Fournier. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Kicks it to Vucevic. That shot misses. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Inside. Baseline J on the way. Orlando grabs the miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Outside Fournier. Back to Isaac. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Pass to Fultz. And that one is good. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
The drive by Beal. Shoots over Fournier. Here's Bryant. Tries again. And it's good on the way up. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Clock at 6. Fournier gets a wide open look. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The tested veteran coming through in a big-time moment. Evan Fournier, go ahead, serve.
Beal against Fournier. Vucevic with the block. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Stolen away. Moving it up. Beal taking his time here. Shoots the 3. Beal with another miss. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Down low. Vucevic against Bryant. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Got it.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Outside Fournier. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Over in the corner, Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Beal finds Hachimura, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And here's Mahimi. Misses. And so it's Washington who's straight by. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Central Florida, the city. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at the small forward position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. To the middle. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. On the wing, Isaac. Guarded by Porter. Back to Gordon. That's tipped.
Markkanen with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor. Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Fultz looking around. He kicks it to Gordon. 9 feet out. That one goes in.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Outside, Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Magic. Right side, Gordon. And stolen by White. Here we go, 1-on-1. No good there. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Back to Fournier. The pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Fournier against Levine. Over in the corner, Fultz. Isaac outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Markkanen pulls it in.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And then Carter with the jam.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Now here's Fultz. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Here's White following the bucket by Orlando.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Fournier against Levine. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. Over Porter. Isaac finds Gordon. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
White against Fultz. White the pass to Carter. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Fultz. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor. Loves jumping all over the defense.
Now here's Levine. Down low, Isaac with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fournier's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, wow!
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Fultz against White. Stolen by Levine. 4 seconds left. The layup good by Porter. It's all tied in Orlando. And we'll be back in just a moment with... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Now here's Satoransky. Over Carter Williams.
And this is what Carter Williams can give you defensively. A true ball hawk with excellent anticipation and reflexes.
And Ross with the slam.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Augustine against Dunn. It's Young on the wing. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Now, any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Dunn, following the score by Mohamed Bamba over Augustine. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dunn.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Valentine, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls shooting their first free throw this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now here's Carter Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Augustine passes to Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Augustine against Satoransky. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Augustine, that's good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Satoransky finds Levine. Here's Cornette. Bamba with the block. And now as Raw's running, he can go all the way. Bamba, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 3.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Levine for 3. It gets rebounded by Ennis. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
Satoransky against Augustine. That one good for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Stolen by Satoransky. Here's the lob to the hoop. Cornette can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Levine, good. Levine's got 6 points.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Augustine looking around. Back to Ross. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there, able to draw that foul.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Ennis. Aaron Gordon comes in for Ross. Fournier's checked in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Now here's White. Out to Carter. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Magic leading by 3. Fultz finds Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 6 points for him.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
White dishes to Carter, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
Got it off in time, and no good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, it was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
And tipping off the second half, here's Jim Boylan's 5. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at center.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Orlando gets it back. Second shot opportunity, and Gordon lays it in. Gordon's got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Fournier against Levine. Back to White. Inside. Here's Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
For 3, Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Stolen by Gordon. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Levine against Fournier. The tray. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Pass to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. For 3, Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Levine's got 9.
You look at Levine's jump shot. It's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Pass to Fultz. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for White. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Isaac against Porter. And it's all evened up. Porter's got his second basket.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
Pass to Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Satoransky. Knocked away. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
The pass to Young. To the middle. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here is Ross. He feeds it to Gordon. Kicks to Fultz. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got 8.
And Fultz is a threat in the screen and roll. If you give him any space to shoot off that screen, he's going to rise and fire.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Fultz, the pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. To the left side wing. Here's Isaac. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Great defense by Otto Porter, something he gives you.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Orlando out in front, up 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Bamba. Then it's Ennis. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Ross in at the 2. Bamba kicks to Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 4.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
Dunn against Augustine. Dunn passes to Cornette. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The lead is 2. To the wing right side. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 5 on the clock. Ross passes to Bamba. And it's blocked. Here's Valentine. Here's Dunn. The dish now to Valentine. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Harrison's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Aaron Gordon comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Fournier against Levine, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. White the pass to Carter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Gordon with it. And then Gordon with the dunk.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Markkanen. That one a little long. Magic leading by 4. Down low. Pass to Ross. Tires from 14. They get it back. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Ross dishes to Fournier. Off target from outside. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Drops in the tray. Fournier's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Levine. Vucevic with the block, and they get it back. On offense, here are the Magic. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Ross passes to Fultz, and there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fultz against White. And Fultz gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And Fultz can pretty much score from any area, even inside when the D's all over him. Love how composed he is.
And again, no good by Chicago. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fournier for three. Rebound by the Bulls.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Levine. It's hauled in by Gordon.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Fultz finds Fournier. Orlando gets it back. Fultz against White. 4 on the clock. Isaac passes to Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 11.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To stop the drought. And it's White missing. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
From deep. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this. Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Now here's White. Outside, Markkanen. Back to White. He dishes it to Carter. And that one, good. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Quickness, touch in the paint. John Wall looking confident.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to Markkanen. Carter left side. It's stolen by Bryant. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal's running. And the dunk by Hachimura.
What an outstanding pass. And Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Bean passes to Markkanen. Right side, Levine. White with it. He's picked up by Wall. Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. And it's blocked. Beal against Levine. Beal the pass to Bonga. Takes the 3. The shot by Beal, no good. For 3, Levine. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, Wall. And he banks in the layup. Wall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
White dishes to Carter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Wall. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And that one falls for John Wall.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Carter. Bertans grabs the board. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Beal. He can't get that one to fall. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. This, to me, is one of Bradley Beal's advantages. The defense has got to respect the perimeter jump shot, and that sets up that dribble drive.
Sinks the triple. Levine's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Satoransky against Wall.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Satoransky looking around. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Wall wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. 12 points for him.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Levine against Beal. Markkanen passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
It's Wall with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Washington, Mahimi's checked in for Bertines. Mo Wagner comes in for Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for Beal. Now here's Dunn. Over Smith. And it's Chicago scoring again.
That's just unreal body control. Chris Dunn really showing up the D with that shot.
And Wall kicks to Wagner. Fades away. Hutchison with the rebound. And it's Dunn penetrating. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Wall. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
And they're scoring pretty well. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Chris Dunn, also Valentine out there, and it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's good on the putback. Wagner's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Cornette can't get it to go. The Wizards shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And he dunks it down.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet, too.
And here is Valentine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another shot. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. Wizards leading by 9. Left side, Wall. Mahimi down low. Here's Wagner. Second chance shot. The shot by Mahimi, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Dunn passes to Young. That shot is off. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Smith, no luck. Bulls have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Valentine. He's defended by Wagner. It's taken away by Payton. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. And stolen by Valentine. Here's Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, all the credit to Dunn, just turning on the Jets to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They swipe it. Here's Hutchison. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Levine subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Levine. Now Brown. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Levine wide open. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Satoransky's checked in for Zach Levine. So it's the Wizards now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wall, and he lays it straight in. Wall's got 16.
How confident and aggressive John Wall has been tonight. This guy understands when he has to shoulder the load.
Satoransky with it. No points in the game yet for him. Shoots over Beal, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beal drives in. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Hachimura against Carter. Markkanen, good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Wall. Here we go now. He got it up. And the last second attempt. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were in a 7-point hole at one.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Grant is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. The putback, and Carter with his second chance points. He's got 8.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Beal, and it's sent back by Carter. Inside, and then Carter with the jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Now here is Hachimura. Shoots over White. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Porter finds Levine. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Chicago making some changes. Young comes in for Markkanen, and Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Chicago again turning it over. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Young. And it's Denzel Valentine in for Zach LaVine. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The three from Valentine. Good on the three-point shot. Valentine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Beal with it, now guarded by Porter. Beal the pass to Bonga. Now Wagner. And it's sent back by Carter. Now here's Valentine. To the inside. Cornett passes to Carter. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Bonga. And Bryant slams it in.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Done against Grant. Here's Carter. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jaren Grant.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
John Wall's checked in for Washington. Carter hits them both.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Bonga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. The Wizards have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornett. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Wendell Carter. Harrison's checked in for Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Dunn. Now here's Satoransky. Pass to Hutchison. Shoots over Wagner. And again, no good by Chicago. Wizards trail by 3. Wall attacking. Yep, that one goes. And that's 18 points for Wall.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Now, here's Satoransky. They get the rebound. Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First one falls for him. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Now, here's Satoransky. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Bonga. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Bonga's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, if you leave a guy open, John Wall is going to put it on time and on target. And sometimes the defense is not going to look good as a result.
Here's Satoransky offline. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen, and it's Harrison in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Boy, how about the strength by Thaddeus Young on that dunk? My goodness gracious.
Smith in the posts. Satoransky covering. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Chicago. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Mahimi's checked in. Smith drawn the double team. Out to the right wing. Mahimi down low. Markkanen on him. The shot by Mahimi, no good. Young looking around. Down low. It's stolen by Mahimi. Here's Pertinis, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's their third straight make off an assist. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Beal, the pass to Bryant. To take the lead, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Beal against Levine. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Levine. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball, let him go into attack mode.
Beal against Levine, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Beal against Levine. There's the pass to Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's White. Levine inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Brown.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Here's Levine. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Pass to Levine. And the rejection by Mahimi. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mahimi passes to Wall. Wall draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Bulls trail by 3. Levine up top. He's covered by Brown. Young outside. Levine against Brown. Levine can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Outside Beal. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Gafford passes to Levine. They need this. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Left side Beal, a baseline J, and the shot is long. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Bryant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Fultz. Kicks to Vucevic over Bryant. That one wide left.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Wall passes to Bonga. Shoots over Isaac. Bonga, no good. Now Fournier to the middle. Fultz finds Gordon. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Fournier. The pass to Fultz. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Bryant. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away. Orlando grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. Lets it fly from 18. Wall, no luck. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. Fournier against Beal. From the stripe.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Isaac with the steal. The drive by Vucevic.
The former Arizona Wildcat, Gordon, is a high-motor player who gives great effort out there all the time.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Gordon. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And Gordon drops them both. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Stay there.
And here's Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Markelle Fultz. The Magic trail by 4. Ross finds Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Augustine passes to Vucevic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Wizards. Dishes it to Ennis. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Payton, and it's blocked.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. Pass to Bertans. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 3. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's a case where this deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Payton with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Bamba. Now here's Ennis. He's covered by Brown. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Inside, here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Payton outside. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Wizards shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Washington making a change here. Wall's checked in. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Here is Ross. Here's Bamba. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Washington. In and forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Troy Brown is out there with Wall, and it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Fournier, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
From the mid-range area, Fournier, very, very gifted. As a pure shooter, he's as good as we have in the league.
Hachimura against Fournier. To the paint. Now, here's Wagner. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Washington, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter-Williams. And a change for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Bertans. Now, here's Isaac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bamba finds Fournier. Inside. Fultz against Wall. It's stolen by Bryant. Fultz against Wall. Out to the wing. Back to Wagner. Hachimura down low. He's covered by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
Now here's Fournier. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Up top, Fournier. He's covered by Brown. Takes a shot at the elbow. Fournier's shot is off. The Wizards with the lead. And here we go. Washington fast break. Releases from 15. Hachimura no good. Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gordon the pass to Fournier. Here's Fultz. Knocked loose. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. Yep, that one goes in there. Wall's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Now here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Fournier. To the inside. Bamba kicks to Isaac. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Passes to Wagner. Brown outside. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Down low. Over in the corner, Fultz. Back to Gordon. Over Wall. Gordon kicks to Bamba. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. From the Wizards, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. The feed now to Napier. Up and in from the low block.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Augustine looking around. Fultz against Beal. Gordon. Over in the corner, Isaac. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, that's a main weapon in Augustine's offensive attack. I mean, he's very comfortable rising up from this area.
We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Fultz, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Beal, the pass to Mahimi. Unloads. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Outside, Beal. Lock at 6. He feeds it to Mahimi. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Isaac and Vucevic down low. DJ Augustine out there with Carter Williams, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here is Augustine. And there's the pass to Isaac. Outside Fournier. 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Augustine. Mahimi's checked in for Washington. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
He dishes it to Beal. Wizards passing it around. All with it. Isaac picks him up. Another shot. The play by Hachimura as he finishes it off with a 2. Hachimura's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. That's tipped. And Vucevic kicks to Carter Williams. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Pass to Hachimura. He's looking for Mahimi and finds him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Smith against Fultz. Back to Carter Williams. On the wing, Isaac. Shoots. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 4. Beal finds Mahimi. Smith outside. Tries it from 19. That one's not going to go. The Magic go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Fultz to the middle. Outside Fournier. Can they get it? The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, establish his position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Smith for 3. And another miss by Washington. Orlando, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Fultz looking around over Smith. Fultz, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Smith left side. Here's Mahimi, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Fournier for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Isaac. James Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Ross in for Carter Williams. Now here's Napier over Fultz. The Wizards with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And so it's Washington with it. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Mahimi. It's stolen by Fultz. Outside Gordon. Shoots over Wagner. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Napier. And the miss. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Washington out in front. They're up by 2. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Grant is out there with Wall, and it's Brown in at the small forward. And Wall kicks to Grant. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Fultz.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. High post Vucevic. He's against Hachimura. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Hachimura finds Wall.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Washington making some changes. Alvis Bertans comes in for Brown. And Beal subbed in for Grant.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player. A guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. The high post shot. And he overshot that one, missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Wall against Augustine. Here's Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic. A 2-point game. There's the dish to Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Left side, Bryant. Fournier in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 3-point Orlando lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
And Vucevic gets to Fournier. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Isaac against Beal. Outside, Wall. Feeds it to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammate.
Pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Hachimura. Bertans with the ball. Isaac picks him up. This one for 3. Bertans can't get it to go. Orlando trailing here. Isaac finds Vucevic. Now here's Fournier. Here's Augustine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Isaac, and it's Carter Williams in for Fournier. And then for Washington, Mahinmi's checked in for Thomas Bryant. And Mo Wagner is subbed in for Hachimura. Wall passes to Wagner. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Bertans against Ross. Passes it to Augustine. 4 on the shot clock. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Now Wall. The pass to Wagner. Shoots over Bamba. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3, and it's White in at the point guard position. Now Markkanen. White looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carter. Isaac with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Fultz getting it to go. Fultz has got the first points up on the board for the Magic.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here's Levine. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, part of Porter's efficiency comes from good decision-making. Gets the shot he wants and doesn't hesitate.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Now here's Levine after Jonathan Isaac's miss. And it's good for 2.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
Down low. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Isaac outside. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. 2 points, that one goes.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Fultz against White. Fultz the pass to Gordon. The layup missed.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And stolen by Fournier. Stolen by Markkanen. Back to Carter. Right side Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside Markkanen. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Ross, who's checked in for the Magic. Dunn passes to Cornette. And he jams it with authority.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Isaac. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. No good from Ross. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. Releases. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Ross with the slam.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Satoransky up top. He's guarded by Ross. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Left block shot on the way. Cornette, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here is Augustine. Overdone. Bamba passes to Gordon. Here's Augustine. Overdone. Augustine, no luck. And here are the Bulls now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Dunn. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. Now here's Carter-Williams. Passes it to Augustine. Shoots over Satoransky. Just 5 to shoot. Carter-Williams kicks to Augustine. Rejected by Young. Now here's Valentine. Guarded closely. Right wing. It's stolen by Carter-Williams. 3-on-3. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Bamba.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he...
You know, we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team, like I said.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. White is out there with Harrison. Then it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. Chicago leading by 5. Now here is Young. White the pass to Cornette. Bamba with it, and Young picks him up defensively. To the inside, Ennis. Nice move. He gets that one. Ennis has got his first points in this one. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter-Williams. Chicago leading by 3. Dunn right side. To the paint. Here's Carter. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Fournier. Here's Gordon. Rebound collected by LaVine. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Ross is checked in for Aaron Gordon. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
I like letting someone else play the setup, man. Levine just has to catch and hit the shot.
At the elbow, Vucevic kicks it to Ross. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ross against Levine. There's the dish to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Dunn after the Magic pick up 2. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Levine for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Magic making a change here as well. DJ Augustine's checked in for Evan Fournier. Fultz against Dunn.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Inside. Here's Carter. Orlando grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. White against Augustine. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Augustine. And now it's a 3-point Magic lead. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Levine. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Good on the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a close game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. And for Orlando, it was a challenging first quarter. They gave themselves a lot of work to do by letting... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Shot clock at 3. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Porter. To the inside, Carter. Crafty move. Now the pass to White. A second chance effort. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 5. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Zedaransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter Williams is checked in. Now here's Vucevic. Isaac goes in, and Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. And it's the Magic with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Isaac misses. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Zedaransky. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Here's Cornett following the basket by Evan Fournier. Here's Vucevic, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Isaac with the steal. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's Vucevic missing. Bulls trail by 5. There's the lob to Markkanen.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And they double up Gordon. And stolen by Valentine. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And White with the stuff.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Now here's Carter Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. And the Magic lead by 3.
That's a heady play from MCW. High basketball IQ, makes good decisions in the pick and roll.
Zedaransky, the pass to Cornett. Lays it up off the glass. Cornett's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
For 3, Fournier drains the three-pointer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, White. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to White. Zedaransky looking around. Shoots over Vucevic. Misses off the left iron. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's tipped. Carter right side. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. Magic leading by 6. Carter Williams finds Ross. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. For 3, Levine. They grab their own miss. Young on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Aminu up top, guarded by Porter. Here's Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. Both good from the line that time. Bulls trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Fultz. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now here's Ennis, defended by Young. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Orlando with the ball. They lead by 4. Ross dishes to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. 6 to shoot.
A very good athlete, very mobile. Wendell Carter getting it done defensively.
And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Ross against Levine. Levine against Ross. Stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. No good. That would have tied it. Ross passes to Bamba, and the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 4.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Dunn kicks to Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And this misses, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Isaac comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Levine deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
The defense in a tough situation. They know Levine loves the jump shot, but he can also put it on the floor and take it to you.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And a switcher also for Orlando. Evan Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. Fournier against Levine to the paint. It's intercepted. 3-on-3. A floater. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Kobe White on the attack. That's a big bucket for his squad.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Count!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. The 3, Levine. And Bamba pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
White finds Levine. Back to White. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Isaac. 5 on the clock. Back to Gordon. Here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac passes to Bamba. The 3 ball. That shot, no good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's White. Markkanen in the corner. Rebounded by the Wizards.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what marketing can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Porter passes to Carter. Back to Porter. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Bryant with the rebound. Here's Washington now. Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the Beal is so strong. He takes contact well. He's phenomenal at getting the D to whack him when he's trying to shoot the ball.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for Kobe White. And both free throws good for Beal.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
For 3, Levine. Bonga pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wall. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Wall against Dunn. Outside, Beal. Hachimura down low. Right side, Bryant. Over Carter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice to see Bryant play to his strength. He's powerful, and he can get his way inside.
Levine against Beal. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Bonga gets the bucket.
When tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point, helps him see the open man.
Here's Levine after the basket by Washington. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Wizards leading by 4. Down low. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
The Bulls making a switch here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Zach LaVine. Here's Satoransky, following the basket by John Wall. Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
All with it. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Mahimi's shot is good.
love that pass. Wall is a classic point guard who makes everyone around him better. When he's missed time, his teams have always suffered.
Beal against Satoransky. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 4. Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Grant, right side, to the inside. Here's Payton. It's deflected. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards out front. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. White is out there with Harrison. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the center.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That's his first foul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 3. White finds Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
The Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Grant surveying the D. He doesn't hit that one. White with the defensive effort.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Wagner kicks to Payton. Up top, Mahimi. And Mahimi with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Chicago also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Zach LaVine.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
White down low, covered by Wall. It's stolen by Bryant. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. The drive by Beal. And that one's good. Hachimura. And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
A defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
Now here's Valentine. Tight defense on him. Will it go? That shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
A floater. And it's White missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Here's Carter. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Wizards.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Beal, he's off on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls trail by 8. Here's White. Shakes him. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Washington the other way. Inside, and again, Washington running the court in transition. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's White missing. Wizards leading by 10. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
There's some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Valentine. And it goes down 2 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Hutchison. Bertans defending. And again, no good by Chicago. Payton outside. Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
And so it's the Washington.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
White the pass to Carter. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Carter's got 8 points.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
And here's Wall. Bryant. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
Wow. Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
Levine against Beal. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Levine can't hit. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Dishes to Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Brown is checked in for Washington. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Dunn. In a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 18. Right side, Levine. Kicks it to Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Outside, Porter. Outside, Levine. Clock at 6. Over Beal.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
The drive by Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Carter. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Bryant. Washington leading now by 18. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, you can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dunn. And Young slams it home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
Here's Beal, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Wow, a phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Beal plays with, it's just awesome.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Such a skilled playmaker. Saturansky knows how to read defenses and exploit them in pick and rolls.
Here's Payton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Left side, Bryant. Ball stolen. Saturansky with it. Now Smith defending. Rebound by Smith. Wizards leading by 18. And here we go. And Beal kicks to Bertans. Count that one. Bertans got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Saturansky, the pass to Harrison. Shot clock at 6. Over Payton. That one a little long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bertans can't get it to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Harrison. It's rebounded by Payton.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, man, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Bill will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
Unable to get that one. And so it's Washington cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Bulls 5 right now. Thomas Satoransky is out there with White. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Harrison in at the small forward. Smith feeling it out a bit. Wagner with it. Markkanen on him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Troy Brown's checked in for Washington. Bulls trail by 20. Here's Satoransky from the high post. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertsinus. Bradley Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's John Wall in for Ish Smith. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Shaquille Harrison.
Displaying strong instinctual defensive awareness. Carter Jr. can get scrappy.
Satoransky, that one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between area.
White against Wall. That one falls. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Oh, that's just big boy strength from Wall. He can out-muscle you on these contact finishes.
Carter looking around. Here's Hutchison. That shot no good. And the Wizards now going the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bulls trail by 20. Shot, high post. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Wall. Good work there as it goes.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
White dishes to Markkanen. Out to White. Back to Markkanen. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Wall with the slam.
Gotta keep Wall in front of you in transition. He's incredible at going right past the defense.
White with it, picked up by Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
It's stolen by Hachimura. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
But look at Hachimura making good use of his length. I mean, he goes up inside and reaches through to a shot.
Left side, Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Wall taking his time here. And Wall with the slam.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leap in skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Here's White. That one drops for him.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Before big, Hachimura moves fluidly. I mean, don't underestimate his ability to beat defenders off the dribble.
Levine passes to Carter. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Bryant. Wizards have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Beal finds Hachimura. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Wall against White. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Now here's Levine. Pass to White. To the paint. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. To the middle. Beal against Levine. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.